Welcome back, everybody. We have a 12U matchup between FTK Spartans and Fast Sports, a Florida-Texas matchup like we've seen always in this 12U exhibition and just overall today in our DR Sports screaming games today. Joined by Mark Henry. My name is CJ Gilbert. We're in for a really good 12U matchup, Mark.
Well, this is what you want to see from these guys. This is next up talent. Of course, we mentioned the states, Florida and Texas prominently. You're going to see these guys move into the middle school ranks, and then in the high school in the next few years. You're seeing some top talent here, and I can't wait for this one, CJ.
Fast Sports Performance. If you don't know the team that we got a chance to catch, heard around the world, TJ Sweeney, Fast Sports made a one-handed grab that really shocked everybody. We went crazy up here in the booth. He's on Fast Sports roster. Maverick Prochet is the quarterback, same quarterback that tossed it to him. On the other side, MFTK, Kalen Washington, Jumpman is what they call him. He's a big guy, big fella. And then, of course, the quarterback on the team as well, and that's number 12, Max Capuzza. It's going to be an action-packed 12U game for us, Mark. Here at the Crown 2026, Austin Tyndall. Can't wait for this one.
Well, listen, this is where champions are crowned, and you're going to see some championship football in this 12U matchup. Pool play action early. You know, these two teams in the 12U division could be two of the teams that advance pretty far on Crown Sunday, which is tomorrow. That's where you want to see the best of the best come out. But you got a great matchup here, streaming for you live on the DR Sports Network. Can't wait to see it. I think MFTK can definitely make some noise on Crown Sunday. We'll see it firsthand right here.
Yeah, we'll definitely see it firsthand. But by the way, we are live streaming this game on the DR Sports Network on YouTube as well. So make sure that you like, subscribe here. Like I said, we've had action-packed games from 8U. We've had multiple 15U games, 18U games, and then we just had another really good game, 14U as well. Mark, just talk to us about some of the eye-opening events that you've seen, if not on the stream, just overall here in 2026 Crown.
Well, you got two teams that have performed well on the circuit this year. You mentioned Fast Performance and their Fast Sports, and their big-time win in the Klein tournament in the Houston area. And then MFTK. I mean, you want you guys to be getting reps. We talk about this all the time. Quality reps in the offseason for skill position guys starts with 7-on-7.
It does. It definitely does.
You're getting these guys to get, high-level competition when you come to a DR Sports or DR7 tournament. You're going to play the best in the country. This is the Crown National Championship. This is the chance to win a national championship and be crowned a true national championship, and it starts right here with MFTK and Fast Sports.
And like I said before, we've already called out some of the names that you should be watching out for, but I really want to put a good eye on some of the kids that I've said before. Terrence Sweeney II, you'll see him in just a second because I believe that Fast Sports is going to take the ball first, but he is he's going to be a prominent target, especially in the state of Texas. I can assure you that Mark will be on him from now on to when he get all the way up into 18. And then on the other side, Kalen Washington, he plays offense, he plays a little bit of defense. He's the top side corner on the defense side right now. Those two guys are the guys to watch. They're premier athletes at the 12U ranks.
Well, we had a chance to see Washington yesterday in the Crown MVP Bowl. He was playing some 14 to 15U yesterday. So he's got that body type that colleges get on early. I think, again, this is about early identification when it comes to getting eyes on these kids early. And you mentioned Sweeney II, Prochet as well as the quarterback who's tossing it to him for Fast Sports. We're going to see it right away.
Fast Sports, Prochet firing it out the back, and guess who it is? TJ Sweeney. He's out the gate. Touchdown, Fast Sports. It starts out fast. That's how it normally is.
We talked about Sweeney II as one of those guys that you want to get eyes on early. As you can see him getting his flex on in the end zone. He and Prochet have that connection, CJ. As you see, right out of the gate, Sweeney II with the speed, the yards, the yak, and you see coming into your living room to stride into the end zone as Prochet finds him on a post route.
I'm just amazed at just how fast they go down the field, score. Prochet's, calm demeanor, and then TJ Sweeney just overall his athleticism.
Well, Prochet, you mentioned, he's one of those guys that you can see the spin and the easy pitch and catch. Sweeney II and him have that connection. They've been playing together for a little while. Spring, Texas is a hotbed in the Houston area for talent, for young talent. you're going to see these guys in a few years on Friday nights down there in Texas, man. I think you're getting a chance to see an early look at these guys right now.
Well, that drive right there took nothing but 2 minutes, barely 2 minutes. All Prochet, all TJ Sweeney. It's all fast sports right now. We'll get a chance to see if MFTK can counter right here.
Absolutely. Now, Capuzzo's the quarterback. He's the signal caller. But check out Kalen Washington. We talked about him earlier, CJ, as a prominent guy in this offense. But there's some playmakers here as we'll get a chance to see that offense come out early.
Kalen going in motion. I'm going to check in right at the slot right here at the bottom of the screen. And Capuzzo motioning his running back out to make a ace bunch set. Capuzzo looking right, launching it over the middle in dangerous territory, but it comes down with it, and that's number 5 for MFTK, Mason Harrison.
Great job by Capuzzo getting the ball out quick. That's what we talked about earlier in the streams today. The quarterbacks have to get that ball out, have to have their trigger. It has to be quick. They only have 4 seconds, and Capuzzo, and both he and Prochet seem to be in sync early on in this game.
That throw was enough to pick up a MFTK first down right around the 17-yard line for MFTK. Harrison in motion. Capuzzo looking left. Over the middle now. He has a man wide open in the back of the end zone. That's the touchdown. MFTK on the board.
Great job by Capuzzo finding the man in the back of the end zone. Kaysen gets open. It shows that he's a playmaker in that offense as well.
This seems like it's going to be a shootout, Mark, because Capuzzo's not letting up, as you see on the VR Sports Network replay, getting it to number 4, Nuke Anderson, at the back of the end zone, flexing on him, telling him to simmer down just a little bit. We're in the building. MFTK looking to line up to go for 2 and tie things up.
Man, shout out to Anderson with the great composure in the back of the end zone that you can see celebrating with his guy Washington. I love it. I love it.
Capuzzo going to Washington. His outstretched arms couldn't come down with it. 8-6, fast sports.
Great job by MFTK of getting down the field quickly. Both completely in control quarterbacks, and Prochet for fast sports and MFTK's Capuzzo. This is what you want to see from young quarterbacks. Both of these guys have the mechanics now, CJ, that you want to see from a young signal caller.
Both of them have the mechanics indeed. Really impressed with Prochet's arm delivery and arm angle trajectory. And then Capuzzo, the composure, the poise to come back. 8-6, Prochet looking to extend the lead for fast sports. They'll just eat it. 2nd and 15 for fast.
Nothing wrong with that. You don't want to get a turnover, which could be points for the other team. But sometimes you get a sack, if you don't get it off in 4 seconds, and live to fight another down. It'll be 2nd down for fast sports.
Yeah, sometimes that is the best thing to do, not to force anything, but to live to see another down, and potentially that's what we saw in the G1 and 24K 10U game. Very good stuff for the G1 quarterback to kind of, eat the ball and then ultimately drive the ball. That game was a really good one. This one is too. Prochet looking over the middle. TJ Sweeney.
CJ, we've said it at the beginning of the broadcast, the connection these two have, but Sweeney the second's catch rate is unbelievable. As he goes up and gets it, strong hands in traffic, the body control and the composure to come down with it. Sweeney the second's a guy.
It is 3rd down, though. If he was in the state of Alabama, you'll be hearing the cowbells right now for 3rd down.
Absolutely. Oh, they have them in Texas, man. If you ever watch a game, Stephenville Yellow Jackets.
Prochet over the middle. He'll pick up a 1st down. And they quiet the imaginary cowbells down.
Listen, Prochet able to zip that one in there in tight coverage. His ability to thread the needle on that play, CJ, that's what you want to see from a young quarterback.
So 1st down for Prochet and fast sports.
We got a matchup down here at the bottom, CJ.
Prochet rolling to the right. Good ball. Couldn't corral it in. And that was number 0. Believe that was Cedric Fields Jr. that couldn't corral it in quite.
Well, the matchup I was talking about down here at the bottom of the screen, TJ Sweeney II, Kalen Washington, 2 guys that played in the Crown MVP Bowl last night. You could see a matchup as you look at number 1 and number 1 right here down at the bottom of the screen.
Exactly.
This could be an intriguing matchup.
That is the matchup right there on the bottom side of the screen. We'll see if Prochet takes it. Oh, it's picked off. Harrison takes it all the way back. It is 6-4 MFTK Spartans.
What an absolutely phenomenal play on the defensive side of the ball as they celebrate a pick six. The anticipation and the skills, the ball skills to get in there, as you see on this one, a wide angle view there. And he steps in front of it in a house call for 6 for MFTK. Mason Harrison with the dagger interception. Steps in front of it. Great eyes on the quarterback to get that, and he celebrates with a pick six for MFTK.
Mason Harrison just read the eyes of the quarterback, Prochet, there, and made him pay, made Fast Sports pay. 12-8 now. Max and this MFTK offense electing to go for 2 to put things a little bit more out of reach. Still early in this ball game. Don't want to get anything twisted, but it's still early. Momentum all on MFTK's side right now. Capuzza calls a man in motion. He's looking over the middle, one-on-one, and he just muscled him in the end zone. That is 2 points added to MFT total, making it 14-8.
Strong catch by the receiver, using his body to get between him, the ball, and the reception in the back of the end zone. The wide-angle view that you get here as you look at Capuzza threatening needle again, man. I like what I'm seeing from this ball club when it comes to quarterback play, and that's MFTK on the board.
And that was Kendall Boggs, number 10 on the MFTK Spartans roster, coming down with that strong catch there. MFTK getting a little momentum after that pick six. It's 14-8, 16 and a half minutes remaining in this 12U exhibition pool play matchup.
Definitely a matchup that we could see on Crown Sunday for all the marbles for the crown. Who's going to be a national championship winner? These two teams could definitely play a prominent role when it comes to Crown Sunday. You want to be playing your best football. Let's see what happens here as Prochet definitely has the confidence to make the big throws, and he's going to rebound from this definitely.
Definitely should rebound here. We've seen him do it before. Prochet, first down, dropping straight back, trying to pump fake it, gets it to his man, give him a little dead leg. Then he picks up some more yards. That is Cedric Fields Jr. once again.
Great job of getting the yards that he could after the catch. Of course, Prochet's got the patience to wait for that to develop, across the middle, and he hits him in stride.
Yeah, really good stuff there by the receiver, Fields Jr., to make the initial tagger miss and ultimately get up the field. Ball will be spotted about the 35-yard line. Have to get to the 25 to pick up a fresh set of downs here. Prochet on second down, firing it over the middle, and just heard footsteps right there. That number 2, Jacob Blue of the MFTK defense.
Definitely, man. Jacob Bowie makes a phenomenal play to get that pass break up there. I mean, this is a crucial down as we get down under 15 minutes to go here in this pool play round in the Crown National Championship. Of course, all weekend right here at Austin Tyndall Complex. CJ, a beautiful day in the state of Florida, Sunshine State. That's what you want.
Yeah, Bowie made a great play right there. It's third down for Prochet and Fast. And that will be a turnover on downs. Add 2 points to MFTK's 14-8 lead, making it 16-8. 14 and a half minutes remaining in this 12U pool play.
Well, this MFTK defense has been opportunistic. Of course, the interception was a big one there, and they get the extra point. Now you add 2 more points on that. They got an 8-point lead with about 14-12 left in this pool play game between two teams that, definitely I think have a chance to make a run on Crown Sunday.
So 16-8, 14 minutes remaining. Max Capuzza and this Spartans offense has already done damage defensively. Harrison has put them in the lead. We'll see what they can do with this possession here. Capuzza dropping back, looking over the middle, looking deep, looking long. Arm strength. He got it. Touchdown, Spartans.
Jacob Bowie showing the strength and the speed to stretch the field as they celebrate in the end zone. MFTK, the Spartans are really extending this lead now, CJ.
And what a throw, what a catch. Max Capuzzo launching it down the field. Jacob Bowie for the touchdown.
Big time catch. He says quiet on the set, CJ, as he shuts the crowd down and shows that he has that speed to stretch the field. Bowie with a great play and great catch.
So 22-8, pending the 2-point conversion from MFTK Spartans. You get a bird-eyes view right there on top of the goal line, top of the back of the end zone. We'll see what Capuzzo and his offense got in store for us.
Well, definitely, this is two of the best teams in the country, in my opinion. You're seeing it right here on the DR Sports Network.
Pump fake by Max, wide open in the back of the end zone, and that's number 4, Nuke Anderson.
Man, Anderson has been playing phenomenal. This offense and Capuzzo's ability to spread the ball around to his playmakers, he's showing you that he can see the field. He sees the field well for a young quarterback as you get inside the huddle here. We're going to take a look at what he's seeing as he gets rid of this, the shimmy shake with the shoulder, and hits it right back in there. Cool, calm, and collective. He's done this before. That's what he's telling me.
And really good stuff by Max Capuzzo there, and Nuke Anderson called his name multiple times, making it 24-8 MFTK now. And backs against the wall right now early in this, over the halfway point in this ball game. What can Prochet and Fast Sports? They started off fast. Now they're looking a little sluggish right now. But can they come from behind to get this victory? And that's a good start right there on this drive, Mark.
Absolutely. They call Fast Sports for a reason. They hit on the first play. So you can definitely believe this offense is going to get them back in the game. They just got to continue to build this momentum. At this point, 11:33, 11:32 left. Speed the tempo up offensively if I'm coaching them, which you can see the coaches right there with Prochet in the huddle and giving them out to play.
Maverick leading the charge on this drive. Pump fake, launching in the back of the end zone. Fields Jr. is picked off. MFTK with the interception. He just nails it down. That's 3 points added, 27-8. And what an interception by number 10, Kendall Boggs.
Boggs with the great one-handed catch. As you can see the coach on the sideline, he sees it. Way to high point the football. Give me that. It's mine.
If you look at that replay real close, as soon as Prochet let it go, he literally turns back to the camera knowing that he threw it in double coverage. Had the safety over the top, Boggs was over the top, and the corner was trailing right there with them. That's really good ball. That's really good ball by MFTK there.
Well, the defender was there. The corner was there. And he just reaches a big paw up and snatches it out of the end zone. The athleticism, the ability to catch it at the highest point, that's what you want from your defenders.
27-8, 10.5 minutes remaining. Max Capuzzo and his MFTK Spartans offense is in full control. He'll just have to eat it here. He'll bring up second down. But we have to talk about the defense. Boggs, a lot of these guys on this defense, Harrison, a lot of these guys on this defense is making phenomenal plays, stopping Fast Sports outside of that first possession.
Well, the adage in football is defense. Any type of sports is defense wins championships. Could this be a prelude to a national championship, a crown national championship for MFTK? We're seeing it right here with a dominant performance over a very good team in Fast Sports, 27-8.
Yep, definitely. It could be definitely a prelude to what MFTK can actually do in the 12U ranks. We haven't even called out the big guy, Kalen Washington. They have him on the sideline now, kind of resting him until later on in the day. Max Capuzzo on second down here. He's looking over the middle of the field. And Nuke Anderson, one-handed, easy money maker right there, pick up the first down. And I'm telling you, man, this is a great performance by MFTK.
Well, they're showing you why they've been one of the teams that, I mean, this is third down, a crucial down right here for sure, CJ. But they're showing why they've been a champion on the DR7 circuit and punched their ticket to the Crown National Championship this weekend. But listen, this is a prelude to what I think will happen in the 12U ranks with both of these teams. We could see this rematch on Crown Sunday, CJ.
Yeah, we definitely could see this rematch on Crown Sunday, and this is a really good total team performance by MFTK. Third down, though, 3rd and 15, flag on the play. So we'll see where it goes, and we may have holding. It's declined. But it's actually a turnover, so official call will be turnover on down. So that'll add 2 points to Fast Sports total, making it 27-10.
Well, it looks like the offense, had the penalty on that, which you can see the refs signaling the turnover on downs. But can Fast Sports get themselves back in this game? If I'm coaching on the offensive side, I'm like, hey, guys, we got to get some momentum to build into the course. This is pool play on Saturday. And a lot of times coaches, CJ, they use this as a scouting report to what's going to happen on Sunday.
Prochet on first down, dropping back over the middle, getting it to none other than TJ Sweeney. And that'll be second and about 5 for Fast Sports.
Absolutely, CJ. I mean, I really got to give it to Prochet and those guys. They're hanging in there tough. A couple of miscues here and there offensively, but they will stay in the game for sure.
So second and 5 for Prochet, launching it over middle. TJ Sweeney, it seems like it's his time to shine right now.
Absolutely. You got to pick the pace of the offense here with 7:27 left in this pool play action, as you see right inside the Fast Sports huddle as the coach is getting those guys ready. Also, CJ, listen, commend these guys for the job that they've done with these guys on both sides of the football for both teams. I think that, the coaching has to be given a thumbs up on both sides.
Prochet getting it to his target, but really out of bounds. Had TJ Sweeney in the back of the end zone, it'll bring up second down.
I mean, we talked about this earlier, man. These kids are performing at a high level. This is some of the best competition that you're going to see around the country. The Crown National Championship, only done at DR7. This is the way it goes. Pool play is just a scouting report for what you can see on Crown Sunday.
Second down for Fast Sports. Launching into the back of the end zone. Junior, can he come down with it? He does! And that is a big-time catch by Cedric Fields Jr., and Fast Sport is not dead yet.
That's a grown man catch by a top athlete. This is what you're going to see in the 12U ranks as we got a little laundry on the field. But Prochet finds him. He makes the adjustment. 2 men on him, and he comes down with it. Love what I'm seeing from this Fast Sports offense. Go get it, big man.
So it looked like we're going to get a flag for excessive celebration for the spike, but none other. Really good catch by Fields Jr., and, of course, celebratory as he should be to keep his team within striking distance. It looks like they'll elect to go for 2 and try to get it down, cut the lead down to single digits.
I love the enthusiasm. I know that he got a penalty on that, but from a coaching perspective, I want to see that out of my kids. I want to see them really, really play hard. And, listen, a great catch there as well.
Prochet rolling out to the right, getting it to TJ Sweeney. Can he come down with it? He will not. He was out of bounds anyway. So it's 27-16, down 11, 5.5 minutes remaining. Fast Sports have to get some type of turnover. MFTK, better watch out here. Don't get complacent.
Well, this is the time of the game where the defense has to step up and kind of tighten up and get this ball back for their offense. 2 points, 3 points helps them, but a pick six would be golden right here for the Fast Sports defense.
For sure. You see right there in the mind of Max Capuzza. 5 minutes, under 5 minutes remaining, calling the man in motion. That's Bowie. He's had a touchdown last drive. Will he go back to him? He's pumping. He's thinking about it. Capuzza has a man wide open. It's Boggs! He's down at the inch-yard line.
Boggs has been a guy that's been able to stretch the field with big plays and big catches. As you can see, Capuzza finds him streaking down the middle. Great adjustment on the route there, on the post route. Big-time catch, and he tags him just before pay dirt right there. MFTK on the move offensively.
Mark, we needed you to draw that one up right there with the telecast. That would have been a night. The telestrator.
That would have been great. As you can see him. The receiver with great hands and the ability. What you really saw there is him make the adjustment on the fly. That's football IQ at its best for a young player.
4 minutes remaining. MFTK still in position to win this 12U pool play matchup between the Spartans and Fast Sports. Right on the half-inch line, up 11.
this is an opportunity to get this ball to his playmakers, and he's going to do it.
Nuke Anderson at the back of the end zone, touchdown. Max Capuzza is on a heater.
Well, Nuke Anderson has been amazing, CJ. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really been doing it big, and Capuzza's finding all of his playmakers today, spreading the football around. The timing is, look at you, comes off the back foot and really zings it right over the defender's head on the corner route for a touchdown.
And you can see he's hype about it. Gave us the little calm, like, yeah, I got that in there.
Absolutely.
They elect to go for two. 34-16. Spartans up. Trying to go up 20. Trying to go up 20 in this ball game.
Well, definitely Capuzza's been on fire, and he's showing why he's one of the better quarterbacks in this division this weekend at the Crown National Championship.
Capuzza looking over the middle. He couldn't quite corral it in, so the score will remain 34-16.
Absolutely. I mean, these guys are showing that they are a team to be reckoned with in this Crown National Championship weekend. Of course, on Crown Sunday, I mean, you can expect these guys to make some corrections when we talk about fast sports. They'll be there at the end, CJ, in this 12U bracket. I think we're seeing two of the better teams in there for sure. Of course, on Crown Sunday, it's win or go home.
And right now, if for fast sports, not saying quite fold in the table, fold in the tents, but definitely want to get some momentum because this is one of their first few games of pool play action so far. Prochet going deep. I imagine it's going to be TJ Sweeney somewhere down there. He was not the intended option. Instead, it was LD Wilkerson, his first target of the game.
Hey, well, the MFTK defense, CJ, is paying attention. They know where TJ Sweeney II is, and they had two guys in the vicinity. And Prochet saw that and took the open guy just a bit outside his reach.
Under 90 seconds in this game, official score on the DR Sports Network, 33-16 here at the Crown at Austin Tyndall Sports Complex. 12U matchup has been a solid one. Prochet getting it over to his target, and good defense by Kalen Washington.
Great job by Washington of breaking on the ball when he saw it leave the quarterback's hands, and he met the offensive guy right there at the same time, a bang-bang play, as you can see him make that on that one. 58 seconds and counting. The MFTK Spartans in full control.
1 minute remaining unofficially on the DR7, DR Sports Network game clock here. And fast sports down big in this one. MFTK in full control from the jump.
Well, definitely, CJ. I know that this fast sports program, offensive, defensive, they'll make the correct adjustments here. The pool play is the scouting report for Crown Sunday.
Trying to go for Wilkerson once again, but it was triple covered. It looks like LD is down.
Just a bit over the outstretched arms of the receiver. But, I mean, CJ, this is a team in MFTK that's going to get this win and definitely made a case to be a team to be reckoned with on Crown Sunday on tomorrow.
Yeah, really like MFTK. That is the ball game. The Spartans win 33-16 over a really good, talented, fast sports performance group. Hey, we got the big boys coming, 18U. Hey, we got some guys that came all the way from Indiana to come down and play in Florida against some slimy boys.
Shout out to the Midwest. That Chicagoland tournament was fire. And definitely, man, I can't wait to see this matchup.
Yeah, we had some good stuff in Chicagoland. And also, hey, Tampa didn't let us down either. Slimy boys and Jungle Boys up next for the 18U pool play game only on the DR Sports Network. Stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? My name is CJ Gilbert here with the DR Sports Network. It is the Crown National Championship here in Kissimmee, Florida, Austin Tyndall Complex. Man, we got 8 teams on tap. Yeah, a full slate of games.